Hey everybody, this is Lord Magicus, and we're here for the last round of the People's Canon in Modern. So, we are on the play, that's a good sign. This is a hand... I don't know if it does enough. They have lands and Blood Moon, but we don't have like a way to actually win the game, and it doesn't ramp this out, so... I think we mulligan here. Right, yeah. This already looks more promising. They're keeping 7 cards. I don't know what we're up against here. Okay, so let's think about this. What do we want to keep? So we have Spike Field, Ritual, which means we either keep Iron Crag and try to go with Belcher, or we keep Recrossed and we have to like Manamorphose into that. I don't know what we're up against, but this is a turn 3 kill if we keep Belcher and we draw like either another Ritual, right? I think I'm gonna bottom the Recross. If I keep Recross, I can still. That's like a turn 4, but. I don't know what we're up against, so this might be a counterspell deck, so it's possible. Or maybe it's something we just need to race. Dark Slick Shores is not inspiring. Oh, so it's up against Mill. Okay, so maybe we're okay. It doesn't affect us too badly. Okay, so we did pick up the Ritual, so we can go Ritual, Ironcrag, kill them. Assuming, you know, they don't have like Force of Negation. I don't think the Mill deck plays Force. You know, it doesn't look like they main deck any counter spells. I don't think so. Actually, they might. I should do a better job looking at this. Okay. They know what the deal is. I need them not to like surgical this thing. No! Alright, we actually... Well, we're technically not dead, but we're probably dead because now... We don't have. That was exact. They had to have like exactly that on turn 2 because we were gonna turn 3 them. Okay, so now we need to like, we actually need Recross to win this. Is our Empty the Warrens in the graveyard? If it's not, then we still have some hope, but not a lot. Fuck. That was terrible. All right, I'll play this. Pass. You know what, like, actually, I don't know, like, I kind of don't want them to, like, see what's going on. No, because, like, even if we, like, stack our deck with that, like, you know what, the chances that we're actually going to pull Reforge off are so low, I don't want them to see more cards. That was just brutal. They had to have exactly, like, Surgical Extraction to, like, win that. That was just, fuck. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta look at this now. What? So, like, what does Mill play here? Blue Black Mill. I need to, like, look at the deck list for this. We have Extirpate. It doesn't look like they have a lot of counter spells. I don't even think they have, like, discard spells. So... They do have Ether Gust, though. And unfortunately, Ether Gust is not something that Veil is going to actually beat. They're also playing Glimpse the Unthinkable. And they're like, I don't know if a lot of these decks even have Glimpse. They have a lot of crabs. And Maddening Cacophony, it can't be stopped by like Val anyway. So I'm not sure that the Leyline really does anything. No, some of them have Glimpse, I guess. The one I was looking at did not, which is kind of weird. You know what? Surgical. Okay, so it targets a card in a graveyard, so it gets around Leyline. Yeah. I don't know if I can realistically beat it. Guess maybe I should have a Nature's Claim. I'm just wondering if I should have Leyline to slow them down. I don't know how much it's going to help. Maybe it's better than Blood Moon, but not really. I have a lot. I like Field of Ruins too. Okay, I guess we're doing it like this. This is not great, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. That's sort of helpful. So I think this means can win next turn if they don't have anything. Okay. Can we draw a Pact? Ooh, okay. They might concede to this then. If they don't have like Force of Negation, they just die. I mean, Recross is really, really bad in this match. Like, the odds that their library is going to stay the way that you stack it is extremely low. So, yeah, Reforge is not at its best here. Okay. I think that means if they don't have Force, they lose. Okay. Fire the cannon! Look at the cards. Excellent. So, okay, so here is the question. Do we keep the ley lines or do we try to get them with the Blood Moons? So you might have looked and saw we don't have Blood Moon, so I don't know if, like, did the ley line help or not? It turns off, like, some stuff. It just doesn't turn off, like, everything that we need it to. Like, it turns off Glimpse. It turns off Archive Trap. Turns off Hedron Crab, but it does not turn off, like, half of their stuff. think that it's really close. Actually, maybe I side out some of the recrosses. That's definitely possible because, like, that plan is not very good against them. Bring in some Blood Moons. Recross is almost never going to do what you want it to do here, so... I don't think I can keep this. I need actual lands. Like, I have no hope of defeating him without mana. So this is it. This is game 3. We have to win game 3 on the draw versus this deck. They mulled to 6. I think we have to mulligan as well. This is more promising. It's potentially a turn 2 Blood Moon. Just put a Manamorphose in the bottom and just try... If we can turn 2 Blood Moon him, then we might actually be able to lock him out of casting spells. It's just going to be really, really bad if he finds, like, Surgical Extraction. But I think I have to keep this. Just hope that we draw more lands. Awakening into the Spirit Guide, Ritual, Blood Moon is certainly what's going to happen here. Alright. They mull. They're keeping. I'm going to keep. Okay. Sure. Do what you're going to do. A Boro. Okay. Crab. Alright. It's not great. I mean, that's sort of fine. I'm playing this because if I draw like a Bolt land, like, I would rather save the Simian Spirit Guide. Okay, well, they didn't mill the Charbelcher yet, which is great. I might actually want this Balagid Recovery. So I'm hoping this means they can't cast any more spells. Because then all I need is like a ritual, and then I could potentially get there. Okay. Still not there. Alright. They're just trying to mill themselves. That's pretty good. So here's a good question. Do I cast this Manamorphose? Because I guess if I find a ritual, I want to cast Charbelcher right now. Okay, well, I have the mana to dome you, so... Alright, do what you're going to do. You cannot cast spells, basically, and you... Yeah, I don't know what your plan is. Surgical's not going to help you at this point. Archive Trap. I don't think you can mill me out. I think you are dead. I don't know what you're looking for in my deck that it's going to work, but I think that means the Belcher is going to just end the game. Look at the cards! There we go! Got it versus the mill deck. Okay, so we went 3-2. So our first two matches I think were like hard, and I'd say the other three were like medium. I mean, that's fine. Like I don't think we didn't get like the super easy matches, which I guess would. So like, what do we consider like an easy match? Maybe something like Bogles, where it's just not interactive like at all, and does not really threaten our combo at all. I think most of the decks that we're anticipating playing against are probably in that medium category, and that's fine. We can like beat those decks. The hard ones, I think we were close versus the blue-red deck. I probably could have done a little better there. I definitely fucked up with not bringing in the mountain, but I don't know. It's still likely that might not have made enough of a difference. It's hard to say. But the other three matches that we won, we actually played pretty well in them, and we were able to beat some hate, I think. Well, racing them is always an option. So yeah, I was pretty pleased with this overall. I think we brought all the we didn't. I don't think we brought in mass hysteria. This Empty the Warrens like did something, so having this in the main deck maybe was fine. Previously I had Chalice in the main deck, but I think that the Pact, the Veil, and the Empty the Warrens are better in that slot. What else do I want to say about this? Collected Company was actually really good because this let us dodge potential hate for our Belcher. So this did what it was supposed to do. I mean, we didn't see Teferi, so Fry wasn't that big a deal. Other than that, like, Leyline actually was surprisingly helpful, so that definitely did something, and we didn't really need Veil that much. Like, against I think that you need the Veil against the attrition decks. Like, if you're going to go against something like an Uro Omnath pile, probably Veil is important. They're going to have a handful of counterspells. Chances are you're going to have to wait to combo off like until you have a Veil anyway to bait out a counterspell. But the thing is, the most important part about Veil is that if it resolves, you know that you're just in the clear to win the game. So it completely eliminates all the risk from going all in on a Reforged pile. Yeah, once you resolve the Veil, like, they're dead. There's nothing they can do about it. They're just stone cold losing the game that turn. So I do like it for that reason. Maybe we should have another Pact. I'm not sure. I think like 2 is fine. There are situations where I think we did it against the blue-red deck, right? Where we stacked a Pact on top of the deck so that we could guarantee that, or well, not guarantee. So we had insurance that the Reforge was going to resolve first. Definitely helps a lot that way. So this is good on the front end. This is good on the back end. So we need more of these in the front end because if we want to combo off on the next turn, yeah, like if you cast the Recross the Paths, like, you don't really want to have to wait a turn to draw the Pact unless it's your only option. So you would much prefer to already have one randomly in hand, so that way you could just go for it that turn. So then, you know, like I said, you back up the Reforge with the Pact, and then you draw into your Veil plus your other 6 cards to combo. As long as you have your extra 1 mana, like, you just win the game like that. I think I was pretty happy with this. We'll definitely play this more again in the future. This is not going to be the last time we play Belcher. I think this deck is incredibly fun, and honestly, Recross the Paths is one of my favorite cards, like, in the entire format. Just because it's so dumb. Like, this card does not look like it should do what it says, or what it doesn't look like it should do the thing that we actually use it to do. It just looks like it's some stupid rampant growth that costs 3 mana. It's like, why would I want to pay 3 mana for that effect? It's like, no, we're not casting that. We're casting Doomsday. Doomsday in Modern. So much fun. So, I hope everybody enjoyed it this week. Yeah, I'm definitely looking to do more of this in the future, like I said, because this is like my other deck that I kind of specialize in when I'm not playing Merfolk. So I don't give this nearly as much love on this channel as I give the Fishies, I know. Merfolk, it's the primary deck that's near and dear to my heart, but this is certainly really fun to play from time to time. So That's cool. And at least we did get some 93, 94 fishies like earlier this week, so you still had fishy content if that's what you're here for. Probably the next week or two I will be doing some historic, I imagine. I'm not sure what exactly I want to play, if I want to play spirits, or I might even play Merfolk. Merfolk is with Collected Company is definitely a thing I could do. I know people have asked for that, so it's definitely on the table. I'll consider that. And after that, I might be. So okay, I don't have much love for Legacy at the moment, but I do kind of want to do one more league, and I'm not sure exactly what list I'm playing, but it's probably going to be the combo version of the deck. So we might see that in the next 2 weeks. I haven't decided that yet, and if we do, I'm going to try to have a guest for that. So that's all I've got for right now. Please give this a thumbs up, leave some comments. I'm curious to know how you know, are you enjoying this? When you're vocal about enjoying the content, then you see more of it. So if people are like, yeah, we really love Belcher, do more, then that's how you get more in this channel. So thanks everybody. I will see you again next week. Take care.